All right, folks, we're live here, Panther Stadium, with my counterpart, Mike.
How's everyone doing?
Hey, I know everybody's doing well. It's a great day to be a Panther. We went through the national anthem here. The team captains are out midfield, flipping the coin to who's going to win the toss. And as they do that, we're super excited about this matchup between the Hartshorne Miners and the Stigler Panthers. And as we sit here tonight, we want to first say this, that we've had a little bit of little pregame challenges with our scoreboard, so you're going to have to stick with us as we try to update you throughout the ball game until we get the scoreboard fixed, and hopefully we'll get that done fairly quickly. It's pretty hot outside and gets the equipment gets a little bit overheated, and so we're going to get it fixed though, and we'll get that scoreboard hopefully up here pretty quick. So, Mike, let's look back last week. Long drive all the way to Blackwell, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Panthers started a little bit sluggish, about a quarter and a half of sluggish football, but they found their rhythm there going into the end of the first half, and the rest was history. Looking back at that game, Mike, tell them a little bit about what McKay did.
Well, McKay played like he always does. He was 7 for 10 on passing, 122 yards, and he's actually, that wasn't the last game. This is over the season, correct?
Well, actually, that was last game.
That was last game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's not. This is last game. So thanks for telling me that ahead of time.
I just wanted to see if you really did your studying.
Yeah.
Thanks for depending on me to get all your stats. That's okay. Sorry,
folks. We'd like to throw Jason out on the crowd. Anyways, McCade played pretty solid last week. He was 7 for 10, 122 yards, and had a quarterback rating of 111. He also rushed. He had 8 rushes, 39 yards, and I think he finished the night on how many touchdowns he had?
Well, they don't have him recorded. I know he had one on the ground.
Yeah. So his touchdowns through the air is not recorded, but the big player.
Yeah, that was Tanner Mobley. Tanner Mobley was our player of the game last week. Had an 86-yard, if I remember right, 86, 84-yard touchdown run that really broke the game open. Rushed 15 times, 171 yards. Mike, that was 11.4 yards per rush that he averaged. And the big number, though, was that he accounted for 4 touchdowns on the ground. So big night by the senior running back for the Panthers, Tanner Mobley, and we look for him to carry that over tonight as well.
You know, Jason and I, we're pretty fond of him. He's this year he's played outstanding, and really before this started up here, we were sitting there saying, well, I got Tanner Mobley. He said, no, I got Tanner Mobley.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to do the pregame. But
I had seniority, but
but
let me say this though. You look at what you talked about of McCade, 7, what'd you say, 7 of 11. He's throwing about 63%, if not better, completion ratio. And you see Tanner's 170-plus yards on the ground. But let me just say this, neither one of them are going to be able to accomplish that unless they have a strong offensive line.
Absolutely.
And so kudos to those 2 young men for the phenomenal job they did both in the air and on the ground. But, man, we got to give a shout-out to the big O-line there. They did a great job up front.
And, going back to last week, they played this well, but the momentum that shifted the game was the interception by Ace Ingle.
Yeah, that's right. Big time.
So we had a very slow start, even these offensive guys.
And after last week's game, Ace moved up to number 5 in the state, 33 tackles on the season. So he's number 5. And then we got our boy Austin Swaim leading the state, number 1 with 49 tackles.
Yeah.
So two defensive players for Stigler are in the top 5 in tackles. And that's a huge victory there for that defense of the Panthers. So it looks like the Miners won, or Stigler won the toss and deferred to the second half. And there they go, nearly tackled by his own player, finally brought down by a host of Panthers. Yeah, about a 30-yard line, something like that.
Like you said, there was a whole host. None over you. Go ahead, Jason.
No, well, I was just trying to remind the folks at home there's not a scoreboard on the screen right now. We'll remind you throughout until we get that fixed, what the score is, how much time, and all that stuff. And we'll get it fixed rather quickly. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Bright Flooring Company, Haskell Regional Hospital, and The Dugout. We want to thank Ms. Casey Johnson over there at The Dugout for being a support. All 3 of those businesses actually for supporting Panther Vision and Panther Athletics. First down and 10 from the 30. Going to have a fake handoff up there by number 5 for the Miners.
Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play there.
And Mike, I don't have a number 5 on my roster, man.
Well, we're just going to call him number 5.
Yep, because he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yep.
So we apologize for the Miner fans out there. We don't have his name recorded here, but he was able to gain about 3.5 yards.
3/4.
Yeah. So it's going to be second down and 7 from the 33-yard line. 11 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by KC Marlott, Samboy Hospice, and Compassion Home Care.
Here they go. They line up in the shotgun formation. Hand off to the running back. He gets off to the outside, breaks a few tackles, and looks like he picks up a first down there for the Miners.
Xavier Frazier there with the carry. Now, Mike, looking at the statistics of the Miners, they've only attempted 7 passes all year. So they're going to run the ball. You got to come in here and you got to think, okay, they're going to run the ball, and you got to do the best you can up front there. And they, right here off the bat, have a first down.
That's very true. But, you know, at any given time, we don't want to just completely give up the pass.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, even though they've only thrown 5 passes for 10 yards all season, you still want to be ready.
Got to be ready. Good run there.
Yeah, they're coming up early in this ball game. That's Bo Wilkett there with the ball, and he
gained about 6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, man. 10 minutes, 23 seconds. One of the things that you have to be careful if you're Stigler. Hartshorne and Stigler's always been a good rivalry, and I know Coach has them ready to come in here and play, but you got to make sure you don't look ahead.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do the keys to the game, and one of the keys to the game was the Panthers have to make sure they're not looking ahead to Seminole. They got to come here and play a good game.
Absolutely.
That's going to be offsides. And so after 2nd and 7, now it's going to be 2nd and 2. And, Mike, 10 minutes, 5 seconds, and the Miners are on the move.
Miners are on the move. One thing that we talked about before the game, you mentioned we didn't get to do the keys of the game, was that the Miners are going to have to get some momentum moving forward, you know, on their side to be able to handle the Panthers. And so far, I mean, they're running the ball decently solid. Gain of about 6 yards there gives them a first down.
For most of the season so far, Stigler has started slow to begin the ball games. I mean, you go back to Salisal, they were trailing by a couple touchdowns in the first half. Even going into the game with Adair, they just really didn't put a lot of points on. And I know that Coach Sherwood really wants them to get going early here, get ahead, and not have to fight back.
Yep.
Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, and RMR Pest Control.
Back in the shotgun, he calls for the snap, hands off to the running back, and he only makes it. He picks up about 3 or 4 yards on the play there, roughly 4 yards.
Yeah, Martin Hare, Mason Jones, Ace Engel, Will Rose, all those fellows in on the tackle there.
That run was made by a senior running back, Xavier Frazier.
Yeah, he's had a couple good runs here so far to start the ball game. And so what looked like maybe was a minimal gain of about a yard, somehow he was able to press forward and get actually 4 yards there on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Miners.
Hand off there. He's still pumping his legs and moving forward. He might have gained two yards on the play there, but
once again, folks, we apologize. No scoreboard. We're working on getting that fixed. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. No score. The Miners 3rd down and 10 from the 39-yard line of Stigler. There goes that pass. Deep overthrow, pass intended there for Xavier Frazier. And Stigler was ready for that, Mike, on that play.
Yep. Folks, with 7:48 left here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. That brings up a 4th and 4 here for the Miners. on about the 39-yard line. And they're making their way down the field. Looks like they're going to go for it here, Jason.
Yeah, even if they don't get it here, Mike, it's going to be just as good as a punt. So why not go for it? You're the underdog in this game. You're playing away. Why not go for it? It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to be met.
No-go.
Hey, Mason Jones was right there.
And a single.
Yes, sir. And guess what? Austin Swain was right on top of it as well.
You betcha.
Hey, our broadcast after that turnover on downs is brought to you by West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, Farmer State Bank, and B&C Automotive. We appreciate all those folks for your support of Panther Athletics, and it's because of their support we're able to bring this broadcast to you out there in Panther Nation. So, Mike, that's going to be a turnover on downs, and for the first time tonight, we get to see the offense of Stigler. 7 minutes from 43 seconds, and we got a little bit of scoreboardage going now thanks to brother Jeremy Vales out there who was stressed to about 100, but he did a good job, and he's only about 4.5 minutes late. Good job. Everybody give him a thumbs up out there to Jay Vales.
Good job, Jay Vales. We're proud of you, buddy.
Good job.
Hey, we also want to thank Keith Worsham tonight for helping us out. He's doing a pretty solid job.
He's counting the fans as they come in. We appreciate that.
Yes, that is it's a very important job. He is our statistician since Mr. Tim Turner hadn't showed up.
Yeah, he's taking a shower.
He's shower.
Yeah.
And
all right, we got a shotgun formation here. Morgan Jones, Will Rose, and Flores to the outside. Looks back to the coach. Check the play there after looking at the defense. And there we go. Tanner Mobley with the ball.
Oh, boy.
And that right side of the line right there has to do a better job, give him a little bit more time and give him a hole.
Yep.
And Hartshorne jumped right on that play, and it's going to be a loss, short loss on the play, second and about 10.5 there.
No gain, second 10.
Just need to go down just a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Right.
Showing shotgun formation again. Mobley off the left hip of Peary. He's looking to hand off, and he does. Mobley keeps pumping his legs, but still picks up a no gain there. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers.
So the Miners come out here matching the offensive line right here, and we'll see what happens here.
Yep.
I tell you, going back to last week against Blackwell, that offensive line did such a phenomenal job against the Maroons, but just getting their feet settled here to start this ball game.
Oh, yeah. Like you talked about, they typically start out a little slow. Oh, there we go.
And that's good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down.
Will Rhodes with the big reception there. Big pass by McCade Peary. Really good job there by the offensive line, giving McCade enough time there. And McCade had the awareness that he had a rusher coming from behind there and did a great job getting that ball away. That's going to result in a first down. That first down is brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital. I want to thank those folks over there.
Sometimes that's all it takes for these boys. They make one solid play, and it usually.
That was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. Look at this formation here.
Oh,
good tackle right there.
That was a solid tackle there for the Miners.
That was a little bit different of a formation there. You had Martin Hare set up there in a kind of a tailback position.
That was the guy in on the tackle was number 60, Landon Burke. And he met the quarterback right there for a no gain.
Absolutely.
And
our broadcast is brought to you by Bright Flooring, as well as Haskell Regional Hospital and the Dugout. Miss Casey Johnson over there. We appreciate her. So after the loss of 1 on the play, it's going to be 2nd down and 11. McKay drops back to pass. Kind of throw.
No. And it's intercepted by the Miners.
Yeah, that's going to be intercepted there by number 1, Xavier Frazier. He's all over the field tonight.
Yeah, it looks to be.
There is a flag.
Late laundry on the field here.
Yeah, I think it's after the interception there. McCade kind of threw off that back foot right there and didn't get enough on it, and that's a big interception by Frazier.
Yeah, and throwing into that double coverage is.
Yeah. Now we're going to see what the penalty was after the play. Unsportsmanlike against Hartshorne. Or was it a sideline warning? Sideline warning? No. So that's going to be just a warning on the Miners there. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Miners after the turnover. You know, Mike, thinking about turnovers, you know, Stigler has really been very they limited turnovers over the first 3 games, rather.
Yep.
And so that's shocking to see, but to settle down here and get going. Now that's handed back off there once again to Frazier, and he's met there by, let's see, was that Martin Hare, it looks like, and I'm trying to see who
Keegan, Mr. Good.
Yeah.
Tackled by number 51, Preston Spears.
Preston Spears really got in on the top. Yep. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Casey Marlotte, Samboy Hospice, and Compassion Home Health. We appreciate those great folks over there for their support of Panther Athletics, as well as Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, and RMR Pest Control. We appreciate those folks over there as well. It's going to be a handoff there to number 10 for, gain of about 3 on the play.
Number 10, Bo Wilkie.
And that was number 10. That's Bo Wilkett with the carry. So it's going to be 3rd, Mike, and about 6, maybe 5 yards.
Tackled on the play by number 51, Preston Spears. And number 40, Austin Swain.
Got about 7 seconds here on the play clock, and they hand it off. They meet him up the middle for maybe a yard at best.
I tell you what, boy, Austin wrapped around his legs, boy, I'm telling you right now. And that young man, Spears, that is, or Frazier, actually, wasn't going to go anywhere. And so now it's going to be 4th and about 4 yards here. And we're going to see what the Miners are going to do. Excuse me, sir. So it looks like they may go for it here, Mike. Maybe try to draw them on. They're going to go for it, and they're going to punt.
Well of a punt. That's a good punt.
Yeah. And that's going to drop dead right there about at the 25-yard line, but it's going to be 1st and 10. So no matter, looking back there, no harm, no foul on the interception there. So now if you're McCade, you got to shake that off and say, okay, we got to restart here. There was no bad that come from that interception. And let's see what we can do. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, and Farmer State Bank, as well as Mike B&C Automotive. Let me tell you, accidents happen.
It don't matter
whether you rear end, someone rear ends you, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You can call Brian Keith, Cody Keith over there, and any collision work that you may need, man, they're your folks, good folks as well, I tell you. All right, 1st down and 10 here for the Panthers. 25-yard line. A little motion there by Morgan. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. The ball was snapped a little bit low right there.
Yep. Panthers starting off a little bit slow, but, they had that one good pass down the field a second ago, and I think they'll probably get it going here pretty quick.
Mike, they're going to say we lost a yard there on the play.
Yep.
Yeah. Folks, stay tuned tonight. We're going to be giving away a pretty cool cup here through a Q&A. And you'll be able to answer. And first one there goes right over the top to Morgan. Morgan's able to he had it and dropped it right there, and that was going to be a big play. Same play they ran earlier there to who was that they ran it to?
Will Rose.
Will Rose, yeah. Same play. You want to lead him a little bit more on a play like that. He had to kind of come back for it, but good draw up right there. And really, if he leads him on that, I think we maybe get close to 6 on that.
Yep. Yeah, once Jones turns on the Jets,
it's over.
He's gone.
But after the incompletion, 3rd down and 11 now for the Panthers. And just because it's 11 yards don't mean we're going to pass right here. It could mean we're going to pass.
It could be.
I mean,
most likely.
I guarantee we're either going to pass or
that was intended for Winkle.
yeah, Jason Winkle, just out of his fingertips, and that's going to be 4th down and 11. The Panthers are going to have to punt. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Bright Flooring Company, Haskell Regional Hospital, and The Dugout. Appreciate all those folks over there and their support of Panther Athletics. Morgan sits back and kicks the punt. That was a good punt. It just bounced back a little bit and drops dead there at about the 44-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Miners from there. So, Mike, defense being tested early here in the ball game.
It is. You know, it is being tested for sure. Putting a little pressure on the quarterback there. He throws it out of bounds.
I want to say right there on that, I think that was Martin Hare there on the play. Or maybe it was Mason Jones. Yeah, it was Mason Jones there.
Mason Jones, yep.
So after the incomplete pass there, it's going to be 2nd and 10.
We want to thank everybody tonight for tuning in. Oh, great play there by the Panthers, especially
Preston Spears right there on the play, and we're calling his name a lot tonight. Preston's a great lineman there, doing a great job. Had a good eye for the ball right there, and now it's going to be 3rd and long because the Miners lost a couple yards on that play. I still think, I don't know, maybe you disagree, I think it'll be 4 down territory. First down territory. It's been a long day, buddy.
It has been a long day, working hard. And
that is true.
That is true. Mr. Heath Larson decided he wanted to roll his eyes on that situation, on that call, but
all right. So after the run,
it is 4th down territory.
Yeah, 4th down and what?
What'd you call it again?
I don't even remember now. 1st down and 4.
Folks, there's 1:20 left here in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. It's 4th and 9 for the Miners, and they're going to be. Maybe they might go for it, but I really looks like they're
going to punt here.
Yep.
Good little pooch there. I know your clock on your screen says that there's 11 minutes, but we're getting it fixed there. A little bit of technical. Technology is a great thing, but the thing is sometimes you have a few little problems. And 58 seconds left here now. The Panthers are going to take over 1st and 10, and it's going to be from the 17-yard line. This broadcast tonight is brought to you by Casey Marlotte, CPA. Hey, tax season's right around the corner. Give Casey a call, as well as Samboy Hospice and Compassion Home Care. We appreciate those folks for their support.
Panthers looks like they get hit in the backfield.
And number 21, Zach Flores. Looks like he slipped as he attempted to make the corner there.
So, Mike, that's a big loss there on the play.
2nd and 14.
Second brings up 2nd and 14 here for the Panthers. We got McCade back in the shotgun. We got Tanner off to his right. Ball is snapped back. McCade's looking to pass, and he does. Gives it to Will Rose, and it's going to be just about 7 yards for a Stigler Panther.
First down brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital.
Big first down for the Panthers.
And I think it was more than 7 yards. It was about 27 yards.
7 yards past the first down.
Oh, you had to clarify that. For folks like me, you got
I'm sorry, you're a little slow on understanding.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right, so that's going to be a big first down there for the Panthers. Ball now on the 36-yard line. Trying to get one more play in here before the end of the quarter. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Folks, we're going to go silent, break for commercial, and we'll be right back with the second quarter.
With a history of over 20 years in the home care business, Compassion Home Care is one of the largest family-owned and operated home care agencies in southeastern Oklahoma. We employ local people that know the values of being a southeastern Oklahoman. We believe in local people caring for local people. This concept is found throughout our 3 office locations. Our parent office is located in Stigler, Oklahoma, and our branch offices are located in Spiro and Tallahena, Oklahoma. We provide all of your home care needs: skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, certified home health aides, medical social workers, and we also have wound care certified nurses on staff. Our Advantage program offers both provider services and case management. We're dedicated to providing the highest quality patient care with respect, compassion, and the highest ethical behavior. We are committed to our patients, we are committed to leadership, we are committed to excellence, and we are committed to compassion.
Hey, folks, here we are. Start the second quarter out. Panthers on about the 36-yard line. McCade's back in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to pass, and he does. And he gets it down the field, and it's caught.
That's Flores there, right?
Flores is gone.
10-5, touchdown Panthers. Good job there by the offensive line, giving McCade plenty of time. And just like that, I'm going to tell you, 64-yard touchdown reception, Peary to Flores, and just like that, the Panthers are up 6-0.
What a pass. I mean, Flores was full speed down the field. Peary landed it right in his arms, right in the breadbasket, and away he went. Touchdown Panthers.
That's it.
So carrying to kick the extra point, number 33, Brian Lopez.
Kick is up.
Lopez kick is up, and it is good. Good for Lopez. And just like that, the Panthers now up 7-0 with exactly 11 minutes, 51 seconds left in the ball game. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, and RMR Pest Control. Mike, it does not matter. If you got bed bugs, roaches, mice, snakes, spitters, whatever it is, give Justin.
Justin will take care of it.
Give him a call.
He'll fight him.
You can give Ron Cole a call as well.
Yes, sir.
Either one of those fellows will do a phenomenal job exterminating whatever pests that you may have in your house. Hey, if you got some.
Well, now, except your wives.
Well, yeah, we can't bail y'all out on that. I wasn't going to say nothing like that, but there goes Mike. I wasn't going to say it, but.
Appreciate you, Jason.
Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, and Farmers State Bank.
Here go the Panthers on the kickoff. Kick is up, and it's a short kick to number 85, and he's trying to take off, and way he tries to go and only makes it about a yard or two, but it appears that the Miners will take over on about the 44-yard line, and Miners going to see what they can do with the ball here early in the second quarter. Score is 7-0 in favor of your Panthers. There's 11:47 left here in the quarter.
Mike, I want to say something real quick before they get started here. Man, it's great to have. We got a full crew here back tonight. Panther Vision. We've got sideline crew. Good to have Alan Hicks back with us as well behind the camera. So we got a full squad, 9 fellas out here volunteering their time tonight to bring this broadcast to you. A little toss play there to the outside. But it looks like Mason Jones says not today.
Not today. Not today.
You know, we already mentioned one sophomore, Ace Engel, who is number 5 in the state, 33 tackles coming into the night. But another sophomore, outstanding sophomore here is Mason Jones flying to the ball as well. That's the one thing that Coach Sherwood has of many, really. But he has a good young team here, and the days ahead are looking really well for the Panthers.
Yep.
I mean, our QB, our cornerback, safety, all these guys, they're all young.
There they go. Should be. I think it's recovered.
And it's going to be Panther. Oh, they're going to call incomplete.
Incomplete.
We need instant replay. Instant replay. Our cornerback, safety, all these guys. They're going to say he was in the act of throwing, and as a result, and we're not the college football or NFL, so we can't. We tried to talk him into it. And we just looked at the replay, and it was. Let's look at it.
What are they doing? So he did fumble the ball, and he got it, but the ball should be pushed back further.
Well,
should it not?
Incomplete pass.
Oh, okay.
You know, Mike, looking back at it right there, can we do it one more time, Vels? Let me look at it one more time here, if it'll let me do it. Anyway, well, there comes a flag there. I think it's going to be a delay of game.
Here you go.
It froze on me. I want to say he was in the act of throwing after looking at the replay. Shout out to Health and Wellness for that replay there.
Yes, he was in the act of throwing.
Yeah.
He was.
I saw the end part of the play, and it looked like it was a fumble, but it was close. But it tip our hats to the refs there. Good job.
Still a great play by the Panthers.
Absolutely. There was timeout on the field by the Miners. Our broadcast tonight, it's brought to you by B&C Automotive. Any collision work that you may have, give Cody or Brian Keith a call over there. They're here in Stigler. Do a phenomenal job at any collision work that you may be in need of. They can take up a broke, busted, and disgusted car and turn it around and make it look like a brand new car. Did you know that, Mike?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Kelly Sloan, Kinley Ward, sophomores, Katie Bickle, Cambry Boyles, Emma Zachary. And now continue after this.
All right, here goes the play. 44-yard line, 3rd down and 10.
Handoff up the middle. He picks up about a yard on the play, 2 yards possibly, 1 3/4.
Yeah. Regardless, it's 4th and long now for the Miners, and I would think that they may have to punt here.
Addison Fioretti, Olivia Nolan, carrying our spirit flags, Mia Smith and Joey Davis. Head coach, Angie City. Assistant coach, Mackenzie Cole. Give it up for our cheerleaders.
4th and 8. Ball is back. Punt it off. Great punt. Looks like he's going to.
Wow, put a little Spanglish on it.
Yes, he did. Picks him up on about the 14-yard line is where the Panthers are going to take over here in the 2nd quarter with 10:07 left.
Yes, sir. A lot of football left to be played. Cage now in shotgun formation. He's going to be a quarterback keeper going up the middle.
There he goes.
30.
He takes off.
40, 45, 50, 50. That's a 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers! Woo! Big time run. 87-yard touchdown run by sophomore quarterback McKay Perry. And just like that, my friend, we have a ball game that
it's 13-0.
13-0.
9:55, folks, left here in the 2nd quarter. McCade picks up a 2 great blocks.
Yeah.
And away he goes, and there's no stopping him once he gets out in the open field.
That instant replay is brought to you by Health and Wellness Center.
Lopez is setting up to attempt the extra point.
I tell you what, just a great ceiling of their blocks is the offensive line right there. And I tell you what, to the house was McCade Peary. He's passed for.
Kick is up. I think it's
No
good.
No good.
No good.
Folks, 9:55 left here in the second quarter. It's 13-0, and
It's a good game. Good game.
pretty solid game so far. The Panthers have, like we talked about, they started out slow, and here they are now. They're getting some momentum rolling here in the second quarter.
Folks, we're going to give you a quick shot there to the Stigler cheerleaders. We're super proud of these young ladies right here, and they are going to be heading to Stroud tomorrow, I believe, for regionals. So our thoughts and prayers are with them as they travel, and we want to wish a very good luck to them, and we hope they have success tomorrow in that competition. So our hats off to the Stigler lady cheerleaders, Stigler cheerleaders rather. I'm in softball mode. Stigler Lady Panthers. All right. So after the 87-yard, 86-yard touchdown run, Lopez set to kick the ball from the 40. There's the kick, and there you go.
It's not bad there. Oh, hit pretty solid there by
Blaine Guthrie.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, Blaine
Yep.
Guthrie right in on it right there. You know, coming into the ball game tonight, Hartshorne 1-1. They lost their first game of the season to Spiro, and then they won last week against Morris 14-12. Started the game really well on defense, not giving up any big plays there in the first quarter, but we see here with still 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter, 2 big plays right here.
Yep.
And it's got the game up 13-0 for the Panthers.
This Panther offense is so explosive when they get ready to when they put their minds to it and decide to score. I mean, they can take off and score in a hurry, and a lot of that is due to the line that they've got going here. There's the ball that's ran straight up the middle. It's met by, it looks a little.
It's the handoff. He's met by number 6, Jess Whitfield. And number 40, Austin Swain.
A great defensive play there by the Panthers. Brings up a 2nd and 10 here for the Miners.
Our broadcast is brought to you tonight by Bright Flooring Company, Haskell Regional Hospital, and the Dugout. We appreciate those folks over there for their support of Panther Athletics and Panther Vision. There's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle there. Good read by the quarterback. Able to keep the ball there. Now it's going to turn that in rather than second and what it would have been 7 or 3rd and 7. Now it's 3rd and about 2.5, 3 yards. So it was a good read there by the quarterback. Did you see that?
I did see that.
3rd and 3. Tackled by number 11, Morgan Jones, and number 30, Ace Stigler.
Miners break the huddle. Go back in the shotgun formation. Running back, this quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get.
No, he's still turning there.
Yeah,
It's going to be short about a yard, half a yard there.
Yep.
And he pushes forward for about 1.5 yards. Maybe more than that. Being a 4th down and short. Looks like number 40, Swain, got to him.
Austin Swain in on the tackle there. Adding to that tackle counts, came into the ball game 49 on the season in the first 3 games. And we've already called his name a few times tonight. And the Miners, hey, they say, what do we got to lose? Let's go for it. And it looks like he's going to be able to push forward. Good blocking there. So that's going to be 1st down there for the Miners. They've had some success, in the ball game, just not really had a drive that was a complete drive. But they've had a little bit of success, especially in the first parts of the game.
Yep.
Stigler won the toss here and deferred into the second half, so Stigler will have the ball coming back out in the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes, 32 seconds. Our broadcast tonight, it's brought to you by Casey Marlotte, CPA. Tax season is right around the corner. Make sure to give Casey a call, as well as Sam Boy Hospice and Compassion Home Care. And that's going to be a
gain of about a yard there for the Miners.
Mike, I didn't see who that looks like. Number 11 there for the Miners on the carry. That's Jackson Moody, the 6 foot, 175-pound running back, sophomore for the Miners. The handoff up the middle is met by a host of Panthers there.
Panthers weren't quite ready for that.
Hey, Keegan Good came up and said, not today, Junior. You ran into a brick wall.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying if you're going to run the ball, you don't want to run it down my way. And so now after the minimal gain there, it's going to be 3rd and long for the Miners.
3rd and 8.
Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, and RMR Pest Control. Good cut back there by number 5. Gained maybe 3, maybe close to 4 yards there, Mike, but it's going to be 4th down for Hartshorne.
About a 4th and 4 there. He's tackled by Ace Engle on the play.
Ace continues to add to that tackle total. So now Hartshorne's got a decision to make. Are we going to go for it? Or are we going to punt, knowing that they're trailing already 13-0, a little bit over 5 minutes left in the half?
Wouldn't be shocked if they don't try to draw the Panthers offside here.
So what the Panthers have to do, what do they do, Mike?
Stay set. Watch that ball.
Watch the ball. We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to go silent and go to commercial, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
For over 50 years, Dunn Ford has been doing more than just selling cars and trucks. They've been adding family. From the best prices on cars and trucks in the area to their excellent service department, Dunn Ford Country takes care of you just like family. There's no appointment necessary at the center for regular maintenance on any make, car, or truck. And remember, there's a saying in Dunn Country, make a reasonable offer and it's a done deal, my friend. Dunn Ford Country, 203 West Main, Stigler, Oklahoma. Come make it a done deal. Visit them at DunnFordCompany.com.
Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler.
All right, we're back here, Panther Stadium. Your Panthers up 13-0. Hartshorne called timeout. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down, but also, like you said, Mike, it could be trying to draw on offsides, or number 5 also punts the ball for them.
They're going for it. They're looking for a pass here. And
Flores comes down with a touchdown, or a touchdown with interception. I was thinking in my head, I wish you'd pick it off and take it for a touchdown.
Okay, is that what you were thinking?
But if you're the Miners there, you're really not
What'd
hurt.
you tell me earlier? Folks can't really read your mind, so you got to explain it to them the right.
Okay.
Is that not what you said?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, folks, I'd like to hit him with my water bottle.
So, if you're Hartshorne there, Mike, you're not really disappointed in that interception. In fact, they're better off with that interception than what they would have been if it would have been incomplete. And so now it's 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. So, Mike, ball on the 29-yard line. 2 big plays in a row by the Panther offense. What do you draw up here if you're your coach?
Man, it's hard. It's hard to say. They've had a passing touchdown. They've had a running touchdown. If I was them, I'd start maybe try to milk some of that clock a little bit and run the ball some. They're not. looking to pass there, and they do to Winkle. And he's just shy of a first down, it looks like. Maybe. It'd be close.
So Jace is going to be able to get about 9. Well, they're going to. He signaled first down, so that's good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down.
Brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital.
Yep. Tonight's game is brought to you by
West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, and Farmer State Bank.
Cade's back in the shotgun. He takes a snap, hands off to Mobley, stiffs arm a guy, and he keeps pushing. He picks up a gain of about 5 yards on the play.
And those minor defensive players, they were holding on for dear life right there. Because I tell you what, he breaks that tackle, he's taking that one to the house.
Yep.
So gain of 5 on the play is going to be, should be 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Stigler needs to get to about the 49 to get another first down here. Our broadcast is brought to you tonight by BNC Automotive. Brian and Cody Keith over there. Any kind of collision work you folks may have, give them a call and they'll get you hooked up. Okay, looks at Flores, catches the ball.
Woo! Man, knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, but that'll be good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down.
First down.
Yes, sir. Brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital.
Ball placed on the 26-yard line.
Has anybody seen Tim Turner?
Tim Turner.
Paging?
We're not sure where Tim Turner is.
Well,
it's kind of like, where's Waldo? Where's
that's
Tim?
right. There's Tim. Hey, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Also, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already to Panther Vision. We bring a lot of different Stigler athletic events, not just football. McKay goes back, shotgun. Flores in motion. Little swirly bird there. There you go, Jace Winkle. Catch, good touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers to Winkle. It seems like they're getting their momentum going, Jason, and just kind of throwing and running at will here.
Yep, 26-yard touchdown pass there to Jace Winkle. And Jace had to come back a little bit for that, but able to come down with it. And they're going to go for 2 here on the play. So McCade sits back to go for 2 here. Tanner Mobley there. Pass right to Tanner. Extra point, 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, folks, your Panthers up 21-0. Still got a little bit left here in the first half. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left here. So big plays back to back to back here by Stigler. What seemed like a slow start. Now super proud of them right here. You know, not starting well, but finally turning the Jets on. But Mike, this is just my opinion. Next week against the Chieftains, they're going to have to come out the gate. You know.
Yeah, they can't. They really next week they don't need to come out starting slow. Mm-hmm. They need to come out.
And it could have been they could have been thinking towards that. Who knows?
Yep.
I mean, that's water under the bridge now. But next week they're going to have to come out from the gate and play good football if they want to go to 5-0. But there's still a lot of football left to be played here. Stigler up 21-0. Got Lopez set to kick the ball from the 40. There's a kick, and that's a lot better right there. It's going to be back at about the 21-yard line, fielded there by number 1, Frazier, but he's going nowhere.
He makes it to about the 30. Looks like the Miners will take over at about the 30-yard line.
Yep.
Looks like number 10, Levi Winwood.
So Levi Winwood able to come down with the touchdown there for the Panthers. With the tackle. Did I say touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Been a long day, man. You know, that's why I have you here, so that when I say something I shouldn't say,
I call you out on it.
You call me out on it.
But I do it nicely. I pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah. Say, what are you talking about?
I look at you like.
You're like, roll, Scraggy.
What'd you say? Eat what?
I don't know, dude.
Eat my.
Oh, off National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, what did you say?
No. All right, we got a quarterback carry keeper there. Gain of
about 0 yards.
Yeah, 0 yards.
Tackled by number 40, Austin Swain, and number 15, Mason Jones.
So it's going to be second and long for
Second down and 10.
for the Miners here. Stay tuned for the halftime show. The halftime show is sponsored by Odom Home Care, and then we have the Pride of Stigler, the Stigler Marching Band, sponsored and brought to you by a local bakery here, Sugar Coated Bakery.
Oh, man, you talk about some good stuff up there.
If you have not been to Sugar Coated Bakery, I'm telling you, you are missing out.
And they go with the handoff, and he hurdles guy. He's high stepping, but he gets brought down pretty hard, but not before they pick up a first down.
I tell you what, he was making some moves on the play there.
Yeah, he was.
For a minor first down, tackled by number 2, McKay Peary.
They had McCade Peary in on that tackle there. They run the ball again up the middle, and looks like they're going to get a no gain on the play. Should bring up about a 2nd and 10 here for the Miners.
And up with number 10, Bo Wilkin. Gain of 2, second and 8.
I don't think it was a gain of 2.
They're saying it's a gain of 2.
Yeah, it's not. Got some laundry on the field
Yeah,
here.
I think the Miners got started just a little bit quick. And that's what the case. It's going to be false start there against Hartshorne. It's going to back them up 5 yards, making it 2nd and 13 now.
2nd and 13.
I know where you can be at. I know what you can do. You can't even get it running right where you want me to work.
Pass play thrown out of bounds. So that's going to make it 3rd and 13. Our broadcast tonight, it's brought to you by Bright Flooring, Haskell Regional Hospital, and the Dugout. Now, I also want you folks to turn your attention to the bottom of your screen right there under the scoreboard. Got several sponsors of Panther Vision as well, whether it's through the mentions, the advertising, or the scroll at the bottom. All these folks support this thing we call Panther Vision, and that's why we're able to bring the broadcast to you, whether it's home or away. We always attempt to try to bring the away games. We made the 3-hour-plus trip last week to Blackwell, and we're able to do that because of the sponsors, and we're very appreciative of that. Pass intended there for number 3, Caden James, the 5'8 senior there, just flies over the head. And so now it's 4th and long. Really the Miners here are going to have to punt the football with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Stigler has another opportunity to try to score to go into half.
Absolutely, man. They can do it. They can put some points up pretty quick.
Well, I mean, we don't record time, the possession.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. But, I mean, honestly, on the scoring plays, the 3 scoring plays that we've had, the average time of possession, if I was guessing, would be maybe barely a minute.
Barely, maybe. Solid punt there. Great punt.
Flores goes back to get it, looks to pick it up, and he does. Now he's trying to pick up a block.
There he goes. He makes it to about the 40. Oh, we got a flag on the play here.
Yeah, we got a flag, and I think it's going to be against the Panthers. It's going to be a spot foul, I imagine, there. Hey, the ref's the part of the field.
Yeah.
I didn't get what the penalty. Did you catch the penalty? Let's see.
I did not.
Whatever the penalty was, 15 yards, so I was blocking the back. And really, I don't know who it was on, but really it was unnecessary because Flores was slowing down, about to run out of bounds, and the block in the back didn't do anything to open. And so instead of being 1st and 10 from the 40, now it's 1st and 10 there from the 30.
Got Perry back in the shotgun.
No, he's under center, buddy.
Oh, he sure is, isn't he?
Oh, what a play. Flores wide open down the field. Catch the ball at the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Boy, what a play. I don't know who drew it up, but whoever it was, give them a cookie because that was phenomenal. You know, okay, let me just say this, Mike. Let me just say this. We have called, this is our 4th game we have called.
Absolutely.
That is the first time, other than a goal line, well, I think even in goal line situations, that we have seen Stigler go from under center. I can't remember one.
Yeah.
You know, if so, 1 or 2 times, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, they mainly work out of the shotgun, so we knew something was coming up when he was under.
Well, they do it so much, you immediately, without even looking, say shotgun formation.
Well, I saw 2 out there, so I thought, well, and plus I can't see very well, folks.
Yeah.
But what a play by Stigler there.
Man,
great play drawn up. And the kick is up, and it is good. Brings the score, folks, 28-0.
Wow.
Here in the second quarter with 1:05 left. And the Panthers are rolling.
Hold on, Mike. I was so caught up. Did we even show a replay of that? Okay, we're going to bring this replay to you, brought to you by the Health and Wellness. Was it Will Rose that made the pass? Okay, it was Will Rose with the pass. It was. I think so. It's hard for me to see. Was it? Okay. So, I'll tell you what, phenomenal. No, actually, it was Morgan Jones.
Morgan Jones.
Sorry, Morgan. That was Jeff Needham. He told me it was Will Rose. No, hey, that was phenomenal.
He could be doing something.
So, that was yeah, he could. Don't make Heath mad. He's over here.
He's our statistician that's not keeping stats. But we love him. He's our statistician that's not keeping stats, folks.
Man, that was a big play right there. Morgan Jones.
Here they go. They kick it off. Miners take it. Oh, he's still going. A few Panthers, though, they finally get a hold of him, bring him down around the 40-yard line. And there's 59 seconds left here in the second quarter.
And number 18, Hare. Looks like Decker got in on some action there, too.
Oh, gosh, please. That's the 3rd time you've done that.
All right, it's 1st down and 10 from about the 41-yard line. It's going to be a handoff there to number 1 for the Miners. That's Frazier. Able to gain about 6 on the play there, Mike. Going to be
5 3/4.
Yeah, 2nd down and short there now. Stay tuned for halftime, folks. Brought to you by Oldham Home Care, or Home Health, rather, my bad. As well as the band being brought to you by Sugar Coated Bakery. And at the conclusion of halftime, we have a special giveaway that we're going to announce. So make sure you are tuned in. Quarterback keeper there, met by, looks like Ace Engel. I didn't see who else down there. So it looks like Engel and Mason Jones in on the tackle. It's going to be no gain, so now it's 3rd and 4. But we're going to be bringing you the pride of Stigler, the marching band.
There it is. That's the end of the half.
Hey, folks, we're going to break here, and when we come back, we're going to have the band of Hartshorne, and then sponsored by Sugar Coated Bakery, the pride of Stigler. So stay tuned, and we'll be back. We're going to announce a big.
Is a family-owned and operated full-service pool store in Stigler, Oklahoma. When it comes to football season, lay back and relax at a Viking spa next to your very own outdoor kitchen, featuring a bowl grill and premium Luxcraft furniture. APB can help you stay cool next summer with their lineup of above-ground pools from Wilbar, Trevi, and Cornelius, or a vinyl liner in-ground pool custom-built for you. Go by Advanced Pools and Backyards today to start designing your own backyard paradise. And don't forget to keep up with their news and sales on Facebook. Go Panthers!
the sound of Stigler, the Stigler High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Ryan and Lex Damper, the color guard instructors Randy Sockey and Julie Bishop, and the band is under the field direction of Claire Autry and Damaris Lopez. Tonight's performance is sponsored by Stigler Milling Company, Farmer State Bank, Stigler Home Center, Cross Fiber Fast Home Internet. Call today for the best internet in Stigler. Sugar-Coated Bakery, Advanced Tools and Backyards, Main Street, Stigler. Pedro Realtor, Platinum Realty, LLC. Tonight for your halftime music, it's the Stigler Band will be performing the 2021 competition show featuring music from the Marvel movie, The Guardians of the Galaxy. Drum majors, is your band ready? And now, the sound of Stigler. Let's hear it one more time for the sound of Stigler.
Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers!
Are we back, Bells? All right, hey, folks, we're back here. Halftime's coming to an end. Here in just a moment, I don't know if you can see through the camera there. We have this cup. Alan's going to put it in the front for me there. Donated by Mama Hen. Mama Hen's there, Miss Allison Vales, who makes these cups, does a phenomenal job, made this very one right here. And here in just a moment, we're going to ask you a question. And the first person who either answers the question correctly or gets closest to the question will win this cup, courtesy of Mama Hens and Allison Vale. So we sure appreciate that. You want to show them one more time, Alan? One more time right there, just so they get a good look at it right there. Courtesy of Mama Hens, Miss Allison Vales. And so stay tuned here. We're going to break for commercial. And when we come back, we'll have the question for you.
Advanced Pools and Backyards is a family-owned and operated full-service pool store in Stigler, Oklahoma. When it comes to football season, lay back and relax in a Viking spa next to your very own outdoor kitchen, featuring a bowl grill and premium Luxcraft furniture. APB can help you stay cool next summer with their lineup of above-ground pools from Wilbar, Trevi, and Cornelius, or a vinyl liner in-ground pool custom-built for you. Go by Advanced Pools and Backyards today to start designing your own backyard paradise. And don't forget to keep up with their news and sales on Facebook. Go Panthers!
WS Tanning is located at 907 West Main here in Stigler. Whether you are trying to keep that tan during the fall and winter, have a special event, or just wanting to tan throughout the year, we are your place. WS Tanning has a variety of tanning opportunities, from offering your typical UV tanning bed to the new spray tan technology. When visiting WS Tanning, you will be helped by trained tanning professionals to ensure that you have the best experience possible. Contact us today through Facebook Messenger to book your next tan and mention you heard about us through Panther Vision, and you will receive $5 off a UV tanning package or $5 off your next spray tan. Go Panthers!
Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire is family-owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler.
An agency you can count on. Child advocacy, supportive staff, and skilled clinicians. We provide quality therapeutic services to all of Eastern Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, and surrounding areas. Our mission is to change lives one family at a time by outpatient mental health counseling with our therapists that are trained in evidence-based practices, which can help with trauma, parenting, anxiety, depression, and more. The heart of our program is caring for foster children. That's why Oklahoma needs families like you to provide foster care for children in need. Home-based services has 3 levels of foster care: traditional, therapeutic, and intensive treatment family care. Call us today to talk more about what level of care might fit best for you and your family. You can also visit our website at www.homebasedservices.org. Be the difference. Be a foster parent. Call us today at 918-310-0115. Go Panthers!
For years, the word hospice has been synonymous with death. In reality, this is incorrect. We are committed to changing this idea. Samboys Hospice is dedicated to quality of life. Our team of physicians, nurses, therapists, and social workers, chaplains, aides, and volunteers ensure dignity and quality to end-of-life care. We strive to make that transition comfortable physically, emotionally, and spiritually for patients and their families. Samboys Hospice is the only
All right, folks, we're back here live at Panther Stadium. Your Panthers up 28-0. We want to give a shout-out to Odom Home Care for sponsoring halftime, as well as Sugar Coated Bakery for sponsoring the band as well. The question for the cup, if you want to be one of the winners or potentially a winner of the Cup, you have to tell us or get the closest to how many yards and how many touchdowns did Tanner Mobley rush for last week against Blackwell? Starting now. How many yards did Tanner Mobley rush for, and how many touchdowns did he account for last week?
We'll even give you a hint. It's between 0 and 1,000.
Perfect. Hey, that first half, looking back at the ball game, Stigler had 315 yards on 6 first downs, and then you have Hartshorne 66 total yards on 4 first downs. So a dominant first half there for your Panthers, looking to carry over here in the second half. And there's the kick. Ball's going to be fielded.
Oh, boy. Run it back. Oh, they're getting in his way. He's running his own people over.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that was Dawson Jones there. Good return.
Yep. Brings him out to about what, Jason, the 45-yard line?
Yes, sir. So it's going to be first and 10 there from the 45-yard line.
Here, I got some. How much you need? Bring my change back.
Thank you there, Brother Mike.
You betcha.
First and 10 now from the 44-yard line, really, Mike.
That 20's gone. It'll never
come back. Oh, did you see that stiff arm right there?
Golly.
Mobley there with the big stiff arm there. What would have been about a 2 or 3 yard gain now turns into a 6 yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
And this is where the Panthers start to utilize Mobley in the second half. They get that lead. Look right here. Look right here.
Yeah, this replay is brought to you by the Health and Wellness there. Look at that. Not today.
But anyways, this is where the Panthers, they start to really utilize Mobley, getting that time management.
There he goes again,
there
right up
goes.
the middle.
Good for first down.
It's going to be close, Mike.
That's a first down. Oh.
They're going to say
it's a first down.
Are you sure, Mike?
It's got to be.
You're going to say he's short, buddy. I tell you what, if Tanner's able to cut that back to the right side right there, I think he takes that one to the house.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down.
Brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital.
Haskell Regional Hospital. Man. Really appreciate Jason's enthusiasm tonight.
I get pumped about some Panther football.
Yes, it's fun. Here we go. We got Peary back in the shotgun. And drops back for a pass. There he goes. He gets down the field. He gets it to win. Oh, man. Looks like it just bounced off of Winkle's chest.
Yeah, he had to kind of turn back for it.
It was a really awkward.
Can we get a replay of that? Do you have a replay? Okay.
It was really awkward the way that he had to turn around and try to catch that. So, but if he would have, that would have been a huge play there for the Panthers.
But instead, it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Casey Marlotte, Samboy Hospice, and Compassion Home Health.
Peary's back in the shotgun.
Mike, I'd draw the same play and try it again.
You betcha. What do we got here? Oh, ran the play clock. What do we have here?
I think it's going to be delay a game.
Delay a game on the Panthers. Let's just find the reason to minus them some yards. Sherwood says, that's all right. We'll drop another pass play here. We'll throw it. Get to the end zone.
Panthers, they now have 325 yards of offense tonight. Been a good balance of run and pass. A little toss play there to the outside.
To Mobley. There he goes. Oh, man.
Oh, he's still going.
Jeez. He picks up about what he pick up on that, Jason? 25?
Well, he went from the 50 to the
the 45 actually, because they backed him up.
Yeah.
That was a great run nonetheless.
Regardless of how long it was good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down.
Brought to you by
First down.
Brought to you by the Haskell Regional Hospital.
On the minor 27-yard line.
Still in the shotgun formation, showing a little bit different though. The wide outs and your running back. Oh, man, they get back to him. He's going to take off and try to get back up to where he was, and I believe he does. Maybe even picked up a yard.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Mike. What would have been about a 6-yard loss, 5-yard loss, he's able to pick up a yard.
Gains about a half a yard out of the run. It's tackled by number 4, Shannon Ozer.
We're going to give the folks out there a few more moments to guess last week's statistics. We got some that are fairly close. We're going to shut it down in about a minute here. We'll let you know who the winner is. Nobody's got
Perry's
it.
back in the shotgun. He gets a pass off to Will Rose up the middle, and he's brought down, but not before he picks up a Stigler Panther.
First down.
First down.
Down. Brought to you by Hartshorne Regional Hospital. So now, Mike, let's see, the Panthers now on the 14-yard line. So they still can pick up a first down and not have to get into the end zone here.
Yep. It's great math by you.
Thank you, brother.
School of Little Rock.
I did graduate the 6th grade, buddy.
Hey, well, look here. We got a pass. It's up.
Flores back in the end zone.
Touchdown
Panthers. That's 2 touchdowns on the night for Flores, and it's good to see that young man getting some catches over there on offense.
We got to give some major props tonight to Perry. As he's man, his passing is really coming along, and he's looking sharp back there.
I tell you what, the more snaps that he gets, the more plays that he gets, he's getting more confidence.
Young quarterback. He's a young quarterback.
Hey, and look at that there. The offensive line gave him plenty of time to kind of pick apart the defense, and he found his man Flores there at the back of the end zone. Good for a touchdown for Panthers.
Here we go for the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. Folks, it brings a score 35-0 with 8:58 left here in the third quarter. Of course, it's in favor of your Stigler Panthers. Man, they're showing up and doing their thing tonight after a little bit of a slow start, but they're pulling it together and getting it going here.
We're going to kind of come to a close here on the quiz of the night, question of the night. How many yards did Tanner Mobley have in touchdowns last week against Blackwell? I want to give a shout out real quick to our cameraman, Alan Hicks. Glad to have him back on behind the camera. Been gone for a couple weeks there. We sure appreciate him. Glad that he's back with us. In fact, we got the entire squad back with us, and so we're thankful for those guys.
Here we go on the kickoff. Decent kickoff, not bad.
And that's Frazier with the reception there. Finally brought down.
About the 39-yard line.
Yep. So, hey, we're going to go silent just for a moment, and there's nothing wrong with your screen or nothing wrong with your internet. We're going to go silent just for a moment, and I'll be right back with you. Contest tonight. We just had to go silent, double check. We had someone get it right on the button, and that is Lindy Hamlin, who guessed, well, obviously wasn't a guess, you stated 171 yards and 4 touchdowns, and that is correct. We had some folks that got close. David Dow, 179 and 4 touchdowns. Mike Fioretti, 178 and 5 touchdowns. But here we got Lindy that guessed it right on the button. Now, if you're here present at the game tonight, you can come up here to the Panther Vision booth and we'll give you your cup. If not, you can shoot us an inbox on Panther Vision and we can arrange getting it to you. But congratulations on your new cup.
Short gain there for the Miners. Looks like he picks up about a yard on the run. Should bring up about a 3rd and 9. Does bring up a 3rd and 9 here. Score is 35-0. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Panthers are absolutely showing complete domination with a score of 35-0.
Yes, sir.
And here they go. They quarterback keeper. He makes it about 3 or 4 yards on the play. Should bring up about a 4th and 5. Jason, what are they going to do? They going to go for it or punt?
You got to go for it, Mike. You're down 35 to nothing. Quarter and a half left. You're just going to have to go for it.
Man, they're still on the Panther side of the field though. So
I want to give a shout out one more time to Allison Vales and Mama Hen.
Mama Hen Creations.
Yes, sir. Created an awesome cup. Congratulations, Miss Hamlin, there for winning it. Once again, you can come up here to the broadcasting booth if you're here or you have someone that could and come get it for you.
The ball is down on the 10-yard line.
There they go. They punt it away, and looks like the
so they punt. The ball's going to be down there at the 10-yard line, and Hartshorne had some success on punting the football tonight.
Yeah, they've got a very, very good kicker.
Yeah. Our broadcast is brought to you tonight by Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, and RMR Pest Control. I got a little surprise for the Panther Nation out there.
Yep.
The one and only Justin Coble is going to be up here in the broadcast booth at some point before the end of the game. And
possibly.
We look if he decides to leave the hamburgers alone down there. And
there we go.
McCade with the ball. Looks
There
back
you go.
tackle. He's at the 30-yard line, at the 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow.
Man, 90-yard touchdown. No laundry on the field, so the touchdown will be good, Mike. And just like that, the Panthers extend that lead to 41-0 with a lot of football left to be played.
A lot of football. 6:38 left here in the 3rd. Man, it's just
this replay is brought to you by the Health and Wellness Center. Look at the drive there by Chase Winkle. He drives his defender 20 yards down the field.
Wow.
Look at this. And, I mean, it's off to the races for Perry. Wow. McCade has had a night. Yeah, that right there is going to extend the yardage on the night for the Panthers. What is it now at Needham?
kick is up and good for the Panthers.
460 yards of offense, and there's still a quarter and a half left to play here in the ball game. You know, but Mike, it's real easy in a ball game like this to call out and say, man, what a play by, Peary, or what a play there by Mobley, or what a play there by Flores. But at the end of the day, these plays don't happen if
they are the plays are generated by the team, by the line, and the blockers, the people that get out front and do the dirty work.
Yeah.
And man, just right now the Panthers are above and beyond where the expectations were, beginning the season, and they're playing great football.
Mike, they started slow, no points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But then they put 28 up on the second, already 14 here in the third. And at some point here, maybe not immediately, but at some point, I believe you start bringing in some reserves.
No, we had them in front of the kicker, I believe.
Yeah, they got a little bit excited there. But Mike, wouldn't you agree? A little bit longer. I'm not saying right now, but another touchdown or two, you gotta start looking at going to the reserves and kind of giving some of your starters some rest going into the next week's game against the Chieftains.
Absolutely, and it's good to get in these games like this where you give your you give your reserves, you give the next quarterback in line a chance to play, the next running back in line, and any amount of time you can put them on the field, it does nothing but benefit the entire team.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to kick it off again here.
Kickoff by Lopez. Frazier's able to field the ball, but a big tackle right there.
He gains about a yard.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that was in on the tackle. That's Martin Hare.
Martin Hare.
Tackled by number 18, Martin Hare. Miners will have it on their own 40.
So it's first down and 10 for the Miners from the 40-yard line. Quarterback keeper there. Going to be back to the line of scrimmage. You know, Mike, at the beginning of the game, they were having success with that play there, that quarterback keeper.
Yep.
But now the linebackers and the defensive linemen are doing a great job reading the handoff or the keeper there, and you see the results of that when they're able to do that.
You know, they should. They ought to be reading it right now as much as it's been ran. That's been
well, coming into the ball game, I mean, Hartshorne's thrown the ball 5 times in 2 games.
Yep.
Maybe 7. I can't remember, for a total of 10 yards. And so, you know, coming into the game, and there's Frazier again with the run, going to gain maybe a yard and a half. Coming into the ball game, I mean, based off what you've seen, you know that, okay, this team's going to run the ball. I mean, that's what you practice for. You still got to respect the pass. I mean, they came out and kind of shocked me a little bit there in the first quarter and threw a deep pass, and it was just well defended by the Panthers. But, you know, they're a run-oriented team, and it took Stigler a little bit. But – and that's going to be a handoff again to Frazier. He's able to carry the pile just a little bit, but he's met by Ace Engle, Flores, Will Rose. Just throw them all out there and name them all.
Brings up a 4th and 5 here for him, 4th and 4.
Yeah. Jason Winkle in on the tackle as well.
I believe the whole team was in on that one.
I'm trying to call out their names.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand. Proud of you.
Thank you, buddy. Let's see here. Got a few different players out on the field for the Panthers right now on the defensive line. Keegan Good able to get some rest over here on the sideline.
Oh, they're going to keep it and not get it.
They're going to be short, aren't they? No, this is going to be turnover on downs. So you got guys like Keegan Good, Preston Spears. Some of those guys are getting a little bit of rest here. I think they're short. Where's our camera guy at? Is our camera guy in on it? He's going to have to get in better position down there if he's going to get a view of that. I think he's going to be short, man. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And the offense is going to get back out on the field there.
Looked like by only an inch or 2 from up here.
So big stand there by the defense. This defense, let's talk about this defense just for a little bit, Mike. They've been able to keep this Hartshorne offense both from rushing and passing under 100 yards. They're 66 yards. We've already played 2 quarters and a half here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So hats off to the defense here. A little bit of motion there by Will Rose. Hand off to Tanner Mobley. Gets to the other outside, breaks some tackles. Finally brought down after about a 4-yard gain. And it's going to be 2nd down now for the Panthers. Got Preston Spears and Keegan Good there on that offensive line.
Game 4. Line by number 5, Tanner Mobley.
Carson Turner on the line. And fellas doing a great job up front there tonight.
Oh.
That's a good heads-up play there by McCade, falling on that ball. A lot of times you're tempted in a situation like that to try to pick it up and run it. Did a good job there, though, falling down on it there. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, and Farmers State Bank, as well as B&C Automotive. Listen, folks, accidents happen. It doesn't matter if it's your fault, their fault, everybody's fault. Go see B&C Automotive, because I'm going to tell you right now, Brian and Cody Keith are miracle workers. So I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter if you rear end someone or get rear ended, they're going to take care of it. That's right.
Hey, they can get you. I'm telling you, you can go in there with a 1984 Delta 88. Some of you folks ain't gonna know what a Delta 88 is, but I'm telling you, they can completely. It don't matter if you got a dent in the side, front end. You know, back then they made those cars like a boat. You know, it don't matter though. The dents, the wear and tear, it don't matter. Over there at B&C Automotive, Brian Keith, or Cody Keith, either one of them. I'm telling you, any of them Keith boys over there can get you hooked up. Sorry, folks. It's just been a long week, man.
Man, you said that like 3 times.
Because it's been a long week.
Oh, my goodness.
With only a few minutes left in the third quarter, this is your last chance.
You know, not everybody gets to sit around and take naps, Jay.
Right.
Just going to throw that out there.
I appreciate that. Number 70, Kansas Gully, out there on that offensive line, as well as number 52, Matthew Cohen.
No purchase necessary.
Getting some fresh bodies out there on that line.
Still, let's see, is Perry still back there as quarterback?
Yes, sir. Tanner Mobley as well. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Right over there to Morgan Jones. He's going to try to get across the middle, and he can do it. He's at the 45, 40, down to the 35.
There he goes,
30-yard line, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Morgan Jones.
Touchdown, Panthers. Boy,
56-yard touchdown there by the junior wideout. And now you're looking at a 48-0 ball game with still a minute, or actually 2 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the quarter.
Third.
In the quarter.
Wow.
Lopez is set out to kick him an extra point here.
The boy that was running after him was fast.
Hey, let's let them kick this ball here real quick.
All right.
And we're going to go to commercial right after the extra point here. And we'll come back. I got some exciting news I want to share with you when you come back. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Lopez. Folks, we're going to break to commercial. I got a special guest with me when we come back in just a moment.
Home-based services, an agency you can count on. Child advocacy, supportive staff, and skilled clinicians. We provide quality therapeutic services to all of Eastern Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, and surrounding areas. Our mission is to change lives one family at a time by outpatient mental health counseling with our therapists that are trained in evidence-based practices, which can help with trauma, parenting, anxiety, depression, and more. The heart of our program is caring for foster children. That's why Oklahoma needs families like you to provide foster care for children in need. Home-based services has 3 levels of foster care: traditional, therapeutic, and intensive treatment family care. Call us today to talk more about what level of care might fit best for you and your family. You can also visit our website.
Hey, folks, here we are back here in the third quarter. There's 2:39 left here. It is 49-0. But before we get into the football game here, we got a special guest up here, one of our sponsors, who we are proud to have in the booth with us tonight. Mr. Justin Coble.
What's up?
And, Justin's a great person, but, Justin, we brought you up here. We just wanted to ask you, what is it, what made you sponsor Panther Vision? What is it that intrigues you about Panther Vision?
Cheap advertisement, baby.
Oh, well, wow. Well, all right. Here we go, folks. No, but
no. For real though, it's a good thing, and I like it, and it reaches a lot of people. No, we support everything hometown. We're a hometown company, so no, we just like to represent.
Justin, what is it exactly that you guys do? I mean, what explain to the folks just I mean, we obviously know that you fight
kill bugs.
You fight and kill bugs.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything from pests to termites. Name it. We do it. I'll do it.
Okay. We greatly appreciate and appreciate our sponsors. We're glad to be able to do Panther Vision. We're able to do Panther Vision because of them. And Justin and his company is just one of many that come in and support us and keep us moving forward with this.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing. We support local, especially hometown, and it's just something we like to put back in the community. So there's no better way to do it than this right here.
Absolutely, and because of companies and people like you, there's folks that can't make it to the game. Whether it's they have health issues, or it's too hot, maybe it's too cold, whatever the reason may be.
Yeah, and honestly, I watch it a lot when I don't go to away games.
Yep.
I watch it live. Yep. That's why we do it.
Well, Justin, what do you think about the team so far this year?
Oh man, they're great. Loving it.
They're getting with it, aren't they?
Yeah, very, very impressed.
Yep.
Young team, young coach.
Did you have these kind of expectations before the season started?
No, I really didn't.
That's
I think that seems honest to be truth.
That seems to be the general consensus. Everybody says, we didn't expect them to play like this.
Very impressed.
Yep.
Very impressed. They look really, really good. Good group of kids. Good coaching. It's going to be all right.
That's good. Good deal. Well, Mr. Smith, would you got anything to say? You want to visit with Mr. Coble for a little bit? Tell him about it.
Well, yeah, I appreciate Mr. Coble here. He's a good fella, and I bumped into him over there at the concession stand. He was getting about 10 or 20 hamburgers over there.
Hungry boy.
And he was hungry, and so I said, "Hey, Mr. Coble, why don't you come up here and get on Panther Vision, let them know what it's all about." And we appreciate you joining with us.
Oh yeah, it's good to be up here.
Coble, and something I like about a game like this is the most points we've scored up to this. I know we're still in a young season here, still got a lot of football, but this is the most points we've scored with as much time as we have left. And one of the great things about Coble, one of the things I like about this broadcast tonight is that some of these young players, I see get in here and they're getting some playing time. You still got some of your starters in there, but you got folks like, Dawson Jones, you got Jax Cardell, you got I'm just looking out there over the field there, and you got some young players. They're going to get in here and get some PT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you need. It's good for them to do this right here. That way, later on down the road, when it's their turn, they're ready.
They're ready to go, and so look there, you got number 32 right there, Houston Perry, in the ball game. I'm just trying to look through here and see who we all have. I saw Cole Hamlin. I saw Matthew Cohen out there. Jamarian Warren, he's out there. Which Jamarian's gotten some playing time this year, but it's good to see him get out there and get some right now. So
yeah, they look good. I'm very impressed this year. Very, very impressed.
Well, next week Stigler moves to play against Seminole, the Chieftains, and it's going to be a big game for Stigler. Tanner puts his head down there and drives for the first down. And Coble, as we come to the end of the third quarter here, I just want to give you a shout out and say thank you for supporting Panther Vision. And there's so many, you can see all the sponsors, and it's because of them we're able, and because of guys like you, we're able to go bring these ball games to you. We're going to do our best to drive next week to Seminole. We went there a few years ago, and the reception's not the best, but we are going to do our very best, folks, to try to bring you that broadcast. It's not going to be due to a lack of effort. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Hat off to my boy, Brother Coble here. We're going to go to commercial, and we'll be back with the final quarter of play with your Panthers 49 and Hartshorne 0.
Home-based services, an agency you can count on. Child advocacy, supportive staff, and skilled clinicians. We provide quality therapeutic services to all of eastern Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, and surrounding areas. Our mission is to change lives one family at a time by outpatient mental health counseling with our therapists that are trained in evidence-based practices, which can help with trauma, parenting, anxiety, depression, and more. The heart of our program is caring for foster children. That's why Oklahoma needs families like you to provide foster care for children in need. Home-based services has 3 levels of foster care: traditional, therapeutic, and intensive treatment family care. Call us today to talk more about what level of care might fit best for you and your family. You can also visit our website at www.homebasedservices.org. Be the difference. Be a foster parent. Call us today at 918-310-0115. Go Panthers!
See you,
Coble. All right, folks, we're back here. You know, while we get ready for the ball to be snapped here, Mike, I want to give a shout-out to the Lady Panthers fast-pitch softball team.
Oh, man.
They went to Muldrow yesterday, and Coach Guthrie over there, those Muldrow team, man, they were number 1 in the districts, and those Lady Panthers softball players, they went over there and swept one of the best teams in the district, if not the best team in the district.
Against a very, very, very solid pitcher.
Yeah, man. So hey, kudos to the lady softball team. That's a big wins yesterday. A doubleheader was able to win both games.
Yep. I believe they won it. What was it? 12-5, 13-4, or something like that.
They won. They won great. So hey, folks, real quick, I want you to turn your attention out there to the field right now because the Panthers now have their freshman quarterback, Jackson Cardell, out now playing quarterback. Jamarian Warren out there as well, playing receiver. There's going to be a handoff there, number 14, Brody Rowland. And it's going to be a loss of about a yard on the play. Second down to 16 from the 39. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Cardell gets to the outside, cuts back inside.
Picks up a gain of about, 3 yards probably?
Yeah, about 3 yards there on the play. Hey, we finally got Sheriff Tim Turner.
Oh, my God.
You know, he's like a blister. Shows up when the work's done. But, hey, here he is right here. We sure love and appreciate our sheriff.
Do we, though?
Do we?
I love
him.
Really?
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Hey, he answers text. Well, actually, he doesn't.
Yeah. No, we love him. We just give him a hard time. Third down and 13 now for the Panthers.
Cardell's back in the shotgun. You know, Mr. Turner, he always acts like he's got something going on.
Good toss up there to Jamarian.
And it's intercepted. There we go. We're going to run across the field here. There we go.
Hey, Big Keegan Good said you can try to run across the field if you want to, but I got a little something for you.
Yep.
And the WWE body slam later, and now it's first down and 10 for the Miners. Hey, Sheriff, you want to talk to Panther Nation? Come on.
Yeah, but
Panther Nation.
Mr. Turner, here.
Yeah, here. We're going to put the Sheriff on. We want to let him talk to you folks out there.
We're just going to talk some football. Timmy, what we, I don't know. We're tearing stuff up all over. Oh, I'm not even sure anymore. Mr. Turner, what do you think about this football team tonight?
Hey, you know, we got to be excited about our Stigler Panther football team. They've did well all 4 weeks. They come out tonight, put up some points, and it's going to be an exciting year. Shakota here next week.
Ooh.
That'll be even more exciting. Is that Seminole next week and Shakota the previous week.
Well, who you rooting for in that, Tim?
I'm a Panther now, buddy.
You're a Panther now.
I'm a Panther.
We need to let all them Shakota people know that Mr. Turner is a Panther.
Hey, I think it shows. I'm here tonight when Shakota Eufaula's playing, and I went ahead and came to Panther Hartshorne, so I think that shows.
What made you show up late? Did you forget the time of the game?
No, I've been busy.
You've been busy. You've been busy. What have you been busy doing?
You know, we got things going on all the time.
Oh, my goodness, folks. Mr. Turner, we don't ever know we never know when he's going to show up, but he's an all right dude.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me on tonight. I'll be back next week taking the stats.
Yeah. Are you? Well, you are the statistician that doesn't take stats. we're so proud to have you, Tim. You're a great help to Panther Vision, and we just love having you here.
Hey, listen, you got me for more than just that. You got me for the comedy that I bring.
Absolutely. Folks, we love him. He's a good dude.
Listen, folks, if we don't pick on you, we don't like you.
Absolutely. We got to pick on him a little bit. Hey, if we're not picking on him, you can guarantee he's picking on us.
I promise you
I
that.
promise you.
Hey, let's see there.
Man,
I'll tell you what, he tried to go, but
there was no go.
Houston Perry met him right there at the line of scrimmage, driving him back. They're going to say no gain on the play. Now it's going to be 4th down and 4.
4th down.
I want to say shout out to all of the sponsors tonight, those that you see scrolling at the bottom of your screens, all the mentions that we have brought out. We get another break here in just a moment. I'll put all of our mentions on the screen for you. 4th down and 4 now. They're going to punt the football.
Whoa! That one went up. We're not sure where it's going.
I've never in my life seen a punt for no yards. I'm just saying. That's the first time. I think it broke even. Okay, they're saying we were on the 36 and the ball went to the 35. So
it was a high kick.
It was. It had a lot of hang time, and it gave the defenders some time to kind of spread the field.
You know, it's not really. Well, here we go. We take over, folks, at about the 35. Cardell hands off to, I believe is it Rowland?
Yeah.
Brody Rowland there. Yep. Picks up a gain of about 4 or 5 yards there, and
got Michael Rao out there on the field right now. And Dawson Jones.
We got 7:40 left here in the 4th quarter. Score is 49-0, and you know, this right here. Getting some of our younger players out, getting them some experience, getting them on the field is nothing but beneficial to the entire team. But we do have some laundry that was put out on the field on this play.
It looks like Hartshorne lined up off sides there. You know, we got some of these young guys, like you're saying, Will Thompson, he's in there. You know, he's a sophomore lineman. You know, he's 6 foot 205. You know, you got some of these guys that are getting a little PT. You like to see that. Cole Hamlin's in the ball game as well, along with Jacob Merle. Bobo's in there.
Bobo Merle.
On our screen here in just a moment, like I said, we're going to put our sponsors. Got Bobo. Cardell's shotgun formation, rolling to his side there, motion there by Perry.
There we go.
And I think they're going to get the 5 yards back right there. Okay, they're going to say offsides on the Miners there. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to be 1st down for the Panthers, brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital.
I was absolutely ready, but
he wasn't ready.
Listen, I was ready, but you covered it.
Because you weren't ready?
No.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I love how you call me out. Hey, folks, we're live here.
I thought I was
Smith
muted.
calls me out live.
I thought I was
But
muted.
every time he jacks up and says, hey, we're shooting a 3-pointer out here in the football game.
Hey, look at the play right there.
There we go.
That's a good handoff there. I think was that Houston on the play? No? I'm sorry, folks.
I can't really see out the window. Jason's got all the airflow.
Sorry.
And the open view.
No, I'm sorry. That was actually Brody rolling there with the carry. I'll cover you again.
084. 837-084. We'll give you 3 minutes to come to the press box and claim your prize.
There goes Cardell with the outside carry. He's to the 5, across the pylon. Touchdown, Panthers!
Touchdown, Panthers.
And the freshman quarterback rushes 17 yards for another touchdown.
Bringing the score 55-0 before the extra point.
Score is now 55-0.
So that was a big run there by the freshman.
Mr. Turner, what we're going to start doing, since he's up here in the booth, is every time the Panthers score, you're going to do a push-up for us. No, he said no. Well, he's out on that one. Mr. Turner said no push-ups. Huh?
So Lopez set to kick the extra point.
Yep.
Kick is up.
The kick is up.
No good.
No good.
No good.
Hey, you know what? The young man's got plenty of leg on it, plenty of height. He just got to get the left or right down, but he's doing a great job. Lopez, I mean, he's kicked a lot of extra points tonight, and I think that's only the second one he's missed. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout-out to all of our mentions tonight. These are not all of our sponsors, but these are our mentioned sponsors. Shout-out to Bright Flooring Company, Haskell Regional Hospital, The Dugout, Casey Marlott, Samboy Hospice, Compassion Home Health, Alpha Drug Testing, Wood Insurance Agency, RMR, West End Grill, Cooks and Hills Electric, Farmer State Bank, and last but certainly not least, BNC Automotive.
BNC Automotive.
Any collision work you folks need, you can give them a call and they'll get you hooked up.
Hey, last 4 weeks, we've outscored our opponents 167 points to 25.
Wow.
Our statistician just gave us a statistic that the Panthers have outscored their opponents all 4 weeks. What is that again?
We've scored 165 points.
165 points. Our opponents have scored 25.
That's a pretty good stat.
Tonight we got 546 yards of offense. Well, we didn't have nobody else.
All picked up by number 2, Dallas Colbert. Ball is placed on the 48-yard line.
Number 72, Michael Smith, the senior offensive line, 6'4", 390 on that defensive line. There you go, Blaine Guthrie in on the tackle. Also got Houston Perry on the tackle as well.
Tackled by number 22, Blaine Guthrie. 2nd and 12 after a 2-yard loss. Hand off to number 8, Gus Miller. And he's still down.
We got a player down on the field, folks. We're gonna break to commercial, and we'll be right back with you.
WS Tanning is located at 907 West Main here in Stigler. Whether you are trying to keep that tan during the fall and winter, have a special event, or just wanting to tan throughout the year, we are your place. WS Tanning has a variety of tanning opportunities, from offering your typical UV tanning bed to the new spray tan technology. When visiting WS Tanning, you will be helped by trained tanning professionals to ensure that you have the best experience possible. Contact us today through Facebook Messenger to book your next tan and mention you heard about us through Panther Vision, and you will receive $5 off a UV tanning package or $5 off your next spray tan. Go Panthers!
I don't have his number.
There goes a punt there.
Will be down on the 14-yard line.
Oh, we're prepared. Panthers take over on about the 15-yard line here. Run up the middle, it looks like. Brody Rowland, it looked like, was on the.
14, Brody Rowland.
Yep, Brody Rowland was on that run.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
Four minutes left here in the ball game. And that Stigler offense back out there on the field.
And there he goes. First down.
Yeah, big run there by Brody Rowland.
Number 14, Brody Rowland.
That's the freshman running back, 5'10" there. 150 pounds.
Yep.
So that first down brought to you by Haskell Regional Hospital. Sorry for the lack of growl there.
Tackled by number 11, Jackson Moody. Number 33, Kelby Thomason.
Number 69, Will Griffith, now in for the Panthers on the offensive line.
2nd and 9.
Brant Bishop, number 17. Bishop making it on the field tonight. Number 10 there on the outside, Levi Windlet.
We've got some laundry in the backfield. Looks like it'll probably be a holding against the Panthers.
Waiting for the call.
So, Mike, it's one of them nights all the players get to see the field.
Yep.
Everybody gets a chance to get their jersey dirty.
Replay 2nd down.
What's wrong with you? Timmy, what's wrong? Where are you going?
So after the holding play there, 2nd down 19 from the 26.
Got Cardell back in the shotgun. Puts man in motion.
Dawson Jones with the carry, gets it outside, cuts back.
There
He's at the 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, number 24, Dawson Jones, the 5'9", 155-pound senior running back. Takes
Turns
it to
the Jets on.
Turns it to the house.
Turns the Jets on, and away he goes. Bringing the score, folks, 61-0 here in the fourth quarter with 1:55 left. Panthers score again. Here they are lining up for their extra point.
Yeah, Lopez.
And Jason?
Yes, sir.
Young team's looking good, brother.
Hey, that was a good run right there. Yeah, good roam all over the field is what I call it.
Yeah.
He roamed it all over the field. Yeah, we could do that.
Kick is up.
And it's good.
62-0 with 1:55.
Here's this replay brought to you by the Health and Wellness Center.
Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler.
WS Tanning is located at 907 West Main here in Stigler. Whether you are trying to keep that tan during the fall and winter, have a special event, or just wanting to tan throughout the year, we are your place. WS Tanning has a variety of tanning opportunities, from offering your typical UV tanning bed to the new spray tan technology. When visiting WS Tanning, you will be helped by trained tanning professionals to ensure that you have the best experience.
He's hanging out there too.
Yeah. We live?
And we're back here live from Panther Stadium, 1:55 seconds left. Big run there just a moment ago.
Whoa, we had a line drive.
Right down the 45-yard line. Dawson Jones, though, Mike, big-time run there to stretch this lead out 62-0.
The concession stand still has half-price burgers and hot dogs.
Folks are starting to clear the stands. They said, we've seen enough.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're saying there's a chance. Oh. Look at him. He's turning around talking right in it.
So Mike, Stigler moves to 4-0. Hartshorne will fall to 1-2. Back to the drawing board for the Miners as they move forward to play next week. Stigler moves on to continue to build on this win tonight as we head to Seminole next week against the Chiefs. It's going to be a tough game.
Yes.
Probably. I mean, Sallisaw was a tough game, but this is probably going to be one of the toughest ones we played to this year. First district game, I believe. So the next 2 weeks, Stigler's going to have to be ready. Like I said, play Seminole this next week at Seminole. And then we're going to see the following week, Shakota will be coming to Stigler.
Yep, we got Shakota back home. That'll be a good game. You know, the next 2 weeks are pretty tough for the Panthers. So
it's always a good game between both those teams.
Yep. You know, but you couldn't have started the season any better than what they have right now. They finish this out in 30 seconds. It'd be a 4-0 season.
Folks, as the game comes to a close here, we're going to break to commercial. And as soon as it comes back, we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. We're going to name our players of the game, a little post-game wrap-up, and then kind of a send-off for next week against Seminole. So 9 seconds, the clock's ticking down, and your Panthers are going to go to 4-0 now. 62-0 is the final. We're going to break to commercial, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned, folks. Don't leave.
Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health aide. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers!
All right, folks, we're back here. This post game is brought to you by Oldham Home Care. We're super proud of that sponsorship. Mike, big win here tonight at Panther Stadium.
Yep.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Great game. Real quick, I don't know if we have them. What was the stats? Let's see here. 641 yards. That's not official. It's not official, but 641 yards of offense for Stigler tonight, as well as holding the Hartshorne Miners defense under 100 yards, 70 yards.
Offense.
70, yeah. So our defense held their offense. So
yes.
It's big time play tonight by Stigler. Mike, we want to kind of give a shout out to our players of the game tonight.
Well, first off, let's start it off by giving the huge props to the linemen for what they've done throughout the night. I mean, those guys were in the trenches, and pretty much every single game we're going to go in and give them props. They're what they hold it together for everybody. So, but let's move forward here with our offensive player of the game, Jason.
We actually have a co-offensive.
We do. Yep.
And if you want to go with the first one, it's up to you.
Well, just go ahead. We can name them off. The first one obviously is McCade Perry.
Yeah.
He that kid, he continues to improve every week, and to me he was the most deserving this week of being offensive player of the game.
Yeah.
Along with
and when we first were talking about offensive and defensive player,
yep.
McCade was the first one, but there was a young man that came out tonight when Stigler needed him the most and made the catches that needed to be made. Now, shout out to the offensive line giving McCade time to throw the ball, but I tell you right now, Flores tonight had an outstanding game. Not only on the defensive side of the ball, he had that interception there in the third quarter, but offensively had a couple touchdown grabs, a couple big receptions exactly when Stigler really needed to have them. So I think it would only be fair to give Flores a co-offensive player of the year, or the game rather.
Yeah, of the game. Yep. Yeah, I 100% agree. Like we said, Perry, Flores, they connected tonight. They came out, they did what they needed to do. That's not taken away from anybody else on the field. That's just, that was just a standout for.
Okay. So anyway, we're going to go live to the field real quick. Got a quick interview with Coach Sherwood real quick, and we'll be right back.
Good. So, Coach, what did you feel coming into tonight?
So anyway, sorry about that. Got a little miscommunication here.
Quite a bit more athletes than right now. They're a hard-nosed football team, and they do a good job over there with them. We just want to come out with a win. We want to come out and win well, and that's what we did, so we're proud of that.
Coming into next week with Seminole, what are you looking forward to?
Seminole, like right now, they're ranked 6, we're ranked 5, so it's going to be a dogfight down the wire like it usually is. And we're going to Seminole, and it's tough to beat.
They got us.
We can do it. We're a heck of a football team. We've got a great group of kids who want to win, want to work hard, and they want a piece of Seminole. So we're excited to get to go down there, and we're excited for that opportunity.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to it, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
We're supposed to be.
All right, we're going to set up on the next one.
All right, hey, folks. So thanks, Coach Sherwood. Great game tonight. Going to the defensive side of the ball real quick, we do want to give that out real quick. You know, throughout the previous 3 weeks, we wanted to, you know, we recognize some of these guys, you know, Martin Hare, you know, Austin Swain, who else? Ace Engle. We call these guys names each week, and they do a great job. But Preston Spears tonight, early on in the game when you know, the Miners were getting through and they were getting some positive yardage there at the beginning of the game, we started calling Preston's name more than what we have. He's always active and always around the ball.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, the entire first quarter was scoreless, was it not? It was 0-0.
Yeah.
And in that first quarter, he seemed to be the guy that was continuing to make plays on the defensive side of the ball. So
hats off to Preston Spears tonight. Great game. He's our defensive player of the ball game.
Absolutely.
You know, we can name other guys. Flores had the big interception over here on the 20-yard line. The defense played phenomenal tonight, giving up 82 yards of total offense. When this game started, it looked like it was going to be a lot more. So, man, kudos to Coach Carey and his defensive players tonight. Kudos to the offensive linemen for blocking, holding the block, sealing the edge, and opening up those holes that we saw tonight.
Hey,
so,
kudos to everybody that tuned in tonight and watched the ball game.
Kudos to you guys.
Yeah.
So, hey, we're going to jump off this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we're going to see you live next week from Seminole.